first time tonight. Bob Alexander to welcome the fighters to the ring.
Ready to make his way to the ring from the blue corner, Ezequiel Bonelli.
En una villa nació.
And now, ready to make his way to the ring from the red corner, Derrieck Cuevas.
So, Derrieck Cuevas about to enter the ring. He is 23-0. He's got 15 knockouts, has only one draw to mar, an otherwise perfect record.
Right, and he was a decorated amateur, was on the Cuban national team, won the nationals, also fought international, had 123-14 as an amateur record. Yesterday at the fighter meetings,
Ladies and gentlemen, from the InterContinental Hotel in Miami, Florida, our next bout of the evening is brought to you by Alta Boxing in association with title sponsor Organic Scientific CBD. This bout is scheduled for 6 rounds of professional boxing in the super welterweight division. The 3 judges scoring at ringside: Manuel Marquez Jr., Gloria Martinez Rizzo, and Michael Tate. When the bell rings, the man in charge of the action, your referee, Andy Glenn. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the black trunks with the white trim. He weighed in at 156 pounds. His professional record, 23 wins, 8 losses, with 23 wins by way of knockout. El Hijo de Buenos Aires, Argentina, here is Ezequiel El Pollero Bonelli. His opponent fighting out of the red corner, wearing the camo tan trunks. He weighed in at 154 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career, 23 wins, no losses, 1 draw, 15 wins by way of knockout. El Hijo de Rio Piedras, Puerto Rico, here is Derrieck Pretty Boy Cuevas.
Here we go. Here we go, gentlemen. All right, gentlemen. You got the rules in the dressing room. You have any questions? Follow my instructions. Protect yourself. I tell you to stop or break. Do it immediate. The line looks good here. Touch them up. Step back. Ready at the bell.
So with that, we are set to go. Our first fight of the evening, Ezequiel Bonelli against Derrieck Cuevas. Cuevas, as we said, undefeated in his 24 fights. He did have a draw. That was very early in his career, so I don't think he's going to be thinking about that too much.
Yeah, it was, Barry. He said, you know, that was only his 6th professional fight. He said the other guy had a lot more experience, and he knew how to hold on and survive. And that happens. That happens a lot. That happened to me at the beginning of my boxing career, too.
Here we go, round 1. We're going 6. Bonelli, on the other hand, has not won a fight since 2017. He was rolling for a while, and now he's lost his last 7 in a row. Looking to turn things around.
Well, that tells you everything. Or either that or getting knocked out again.
Well, he's trying early in this first round here. Cuevas very confident when we spoke with him yesterday, as you pointed out.
Yeah, he's very relaxed so far. Cuevas trying to cut off the distance with the jab. He's finally in there. He's a guy that's going to look for the knockout, Barry. He's an aggressive fighter with good power in both hands.
Bonelli's a guy that has wandered the world looking for fights. He's fought in the United States, he's fought in Russia, he's fought in Poland, and he's from Argentina.
It seems like Bonelli's got a little bit of awkwardness to him. I like to see Cuevas bang the body right there. He's not taking advantage of, you know, he had him there on the ropes, Cuevas, and he didn't work the body, both sides of the body. You know, keep the guy in the corner and work him, because that's Cuevas' fight. See, he's letting Bonelli set up, and that's what's happening, you know. And look at the way he's so awkward in the punches he throws. It makes it difficult for Cuevas.
Yeah, Bonelli, very upright guy.
Very upright guy, and he's throwing windmill punches wide. Cuevas will serve himself better if he used the jab.
Bonelli, incidentally, we mentioned he's from Argentina. He came in here wearing a Diego Maradona jersey.
Recently passed away. What a hero. He was worldwide, loved not just by Argentina, but people all over the world, Barry.
The hand of God.
Yes, sir.
Now Bonelli just kind of laying on the ropes here.
Yeah.
Comes off the ropes and on the windmill right hand misses.
I'm telling you, Cuevas shouldn't allow Bonelli to get too confident. You know, even though, you know, they're wild shots and you could see him telegraph all them shots, you can't get lazy in there and drop your hands. You could get caught with one of them shots.
Well, Bonelli, in his 23 wins, does have 20 knockouts, so we know he's got some pop.
Oh, maybe Cuevas, he felt his strength and his power. You know, sometimes when you're in there with a guy, you feel just by going up against him, you feel how strong he is by wrestling around with him.
And Cuevas not doing much in this first round. A lot of posing.
He hurt him with the short hook.
So, Barry, you thought that short hook near the end of that round got there?
I thought the short hook got there. Cuevas threw a short hook. It was nice. But those wide right hands coming in like that, those are very dangerous shots. Cuevas can't afford to keep getting hit with those.
Set to go round 2. And I think you could probably make a case for Bonelli having won that round. I gave it to Cuevas.
Yeah, so did I. Yeah, so did I. It was a close round. But I think Cuevas needs to go out there and establish that jab, a solid jab. Get that respect, Barry. Let this guy know, hey, I'm an undefeated opponent. I'm the up-and-comer. I feel like Cuevas is giving him a little bit too much respect.
again, Cuevas just kind of rushing in, not using the jab.
Not using the jab, he's not putting his ground fire down, and he's going to find himself in a bad spot if he gets caught with one of those wild right hands.
Yeah, he's letting Bonelli kind of dictate tempo and dictate distance right now.
You're right. He's got to make him fight. He's got to force him, get him out of that comfort zone. You see, he caught him there with that wild hook. He's allowing him to think. A guy like that, you can't allow him to think. He's got more experience. He's got a lot of fights. He's been all over the world, like you said, against different styles of fighting, so he knows what he's doing. Look right there. Cuevas is not taking advantage, Barry. I like to see him work the body both sides and come up the middle. Keep him there.
You know what I keep thinking when I look at Bonelli, actually? I know he's only a welterweight, but he's got an Ivan Drago in him.
He's a big guy. He has a big frame.
Good chopping right hand that time by Bonelli.
I tell you what, Bonelli's strong. They're wild shot. Oh, nice body shot.
Another one. Bonelli right now is dealing.
You have to find a way to take that right hand away.
Another right hand to the body there. Now went behind the head. Bonelli right back with a wild right hand.
How much did it take out of Cuevas trying to make weight? Remember, he was drained at the fighter meeting.
Still complaining about that shot to the back of the head, but
well, he's trying to find a way out. Any excuse he could get to let the referee comes in and let him recuperate a little bit. Seems a little bit lost in this round, Barry.
I was just going to say, he's kind of digging a little bit of a hole for him. There's another good right hand that he leaned right into. You know, if we said you can make a case for Bonelli having won the first round, and I think Bonelli's winning this round.
Oh, most definitely. Big round for Bonelli so far.
Only a 6-round fight, giving away too many rounds here. That right hand just a little bit short for Bonelli.
Don't get caught, Cuevas, by them shots. They're wild, but look at that.
And that's also the back of the head. Uppercut a little bit short, but a left hand of the body got there. Bonelli just right on Cuevas, not allowing Cuevas to get off. Oh, yeah.
No te quiero ver más en la cuerda. Cerrado. ¿Cómo vas a estar cerrado? ¿Qué haces para laburar? Atacamos primero. No sabe defenderse. Dijo no sé qué, no sé qué nada. Sigue peleando usted. Dijo no sé qué. Lo tenía para sacar. Yo, tome aire. Encima de él. Él no sabe pegar para atrás. ¿Escuchas? No sabes, luego.
Barry, we're going to get a chance to take a look at some of the action from that round. It was a round that was completely dominated. We're not going to see it. We'll have to come back to that. But a round that was dominated by Bonelli.
Yeah, I mean, he was real aggressive. That right hand kept landing.
So here we go, round 3. So now we'll see what Cuevas can do. Now he is working the jab.
Need to see more behind that jab, but at least he's throwing it. You know, he's measuring the distance. There we go.
Now he's in range. And
he switches back.
Fight clearly. Bonelli wants his fight at long range. Cuevas wants to get on top, and he hasn't been able to do that until early in this round.
It's a small ring. It's on Cuevas' ring, and he look how many times he gets him in the ropes, but he lets him off the hook.
Yeah, doesn't do anything.
You're in there, you don't go to work, then he backs up. You got to take advantage of that moment, Barry. Watch that overhand right. He telegraphs it from 5 feet away, but if it lands, timber.
Yeah. Cuevas still complaining about blows to the back of the head. That missed. You know, the other thing, we talk about Bonelli having lost his last 7 fights, but when you look at the records of the guys that he fought, they're combined 80-5.
Experience. No matter if he lost. I mean, obviously this guy, Bonelli, knows he's an opponent. He's the B-side fighter. But the experience that he got in those fights, Barry, that means a lot. And it's showing right now with a guy like Cuevas that hasn't fought the same caliber of fighters Bonelli has fought.
I think win or lose is going to be a very learning process for Cuevas. Good body work by Bonelli in this fight. Got there with the left hand of the body a moment ago. Well, I don't know, Barry. Another round seems to me like the first round. You make a case for either guy.
I gave it to Bonelli again. I think Cuevas is showing a little bit too much respect.
Well, I think the thing about that round, and we're going to get a chance to look at it here, is Cuevas gets him into the corner, but then when he gets him there, he doesn't do any business.
Same thing over and over. He doesn't take advantage. And here we see Bonelli, every time he hits him, he takes advantage, and he comes with 3 or 4 punch combination. Wild, throwing from different angles, but you know what? If he throws 4 or 5 punches, 2 of them connect, and he's doing the damage, and he's winning the fight, Barry.
So no time to waste now for Cuevas. At the halfway point of this fight, we're going 6 rounds. This is round 4. Lunging left hand got there.
And I was about to say, I feel like Cuevas is not snapping his shots. They don't look powerful, but that one was bad intentions.
It was, but he got him on a rope set and just laid on it.
Right.
There's that chopping right hand again, top of the head.
There's been too many of them. There's been a lot.
Let's see how Andy Greer is going to deal with this. Going to take a point away, I believe. Yep.
Well,
and in a fight like this, Barry, that could really be critical.
That could be critical, but you have to look at Cuevas too. He's doing a lot of ducking.
And it's, you know what, guys, it surprised me that he didn't get a warning. Did he get any warning?
First time.
Oh, okay.
Again. Now he's got to start to be careful.
Yeah, he does it again, he gets disqualified.
Yeah. There was a good left hand from Bonelli. And again, it caught Cuevas ducking, but he ducked right into it.
Too much weight.
Yeah. And Bonelli just pot-shotting him now. Good strong jab from Bonelli.
Very weak on his punches. Look at that jab by Cuevas. Has nothing on his punches, Barry. You're not going to get any respect like that. You see that jab? I mean, it's okay to throw jabs like that to measure the distance. You know, change up the rhythm of the jabs, but I haven't seen a hard, solid jab. Look, pity pat punches.
Yes.
I mean, maybe he's trying to set him up, but where's the big bomb? You know, let him go.
Well, none of that. He needs this round. I mean, if he wins this round, now it's a 10-8 round. It changes the fight.
Yeah, he's waiting. This is already the 4th round. He's waiting too long. He's got to do something now. Look at that he backs up. No energy, no urgency. Just something is not right with Cuevas. I mean, he had a big amateur pedigree, and he's got 23 fights. And he's supposed to be a power puncher. I haven't seen it tonight, Barry. Oh, nice
good body shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cuevas, he just doesn't seem to have a lot in the tank.
He almost looks like he really don't want to be there. And also, I see him bracing for the punch before it get there.
Well, again, I think Bonelli won the round. So now you got to make it a 9-9 round. It could have been a 10-8 round.
Yeah, I agree.
Cuevas early on here.
Yeah, look at Cuevas. Big left hand right there. But it was only one, and he backs up. Then there's the punch behind the head. But did you see Cuevas? He's ducking down just like Mr. Barry Hunter said.
But not much life even as we look at this shot right here.
Look at this posture in the corner.
Yeah, boy, your point is well taken, Barry. I'm not sure I want to be here to look.
Yeah.
Coach Barry, what would you, because I seen you, analyze, you were talking about it the other day. What would you do at that point right here?
It's going to take a line to wake up another lion. Right now, that lion is asleep. And if he don't pick it up these next 2 rounds, he's going to lose this fight.
I agree with you, sir.
This is round 5 of a 6-round fight. Cuevas keeps switching up, but then just kind of stands there. Bonelli misses a lot, but he's the heavier-handed of the two, and has been the more effective of the two.
A lot busier.
That was on the gloves.
I'll tell you what, I feel Bonelli needs to forget about that overhand right, because, you don't want to take the risk of hitting him behind the head. Go to the body with that right hand. Go with that body, both sides of the body. Every time he hits him with body shots, I mean, they're very effective, and it's even draining Cuevas more. It stops him from moving around, throwing punches. It discourages him, Barry.
Cuevas still doing very little. Bonelli jumps in with the right hand. It's not a big punch, but it gets there. 4 pawing jabs from Cuevas.
Oh, he caught him there.
Combination.
I mean, look, if you could get the referee's attention by doing that and get another point off, that makes it a closer fight.
Well, another point or a DQ.
Yes.
I agree with you, though, but now he has to be very careful.
Yes.
Cuevas just looks like a tired fighter right now, too.
I think Cuevas is looking for the exit. He's giving up on himself.
Yeah, I think he's finally made up. You know what? I don't have the energy to put this guy strong. He keeps coming. He's throwing bombs. Let me just last 6 rounds. I don't want to get knocked out. Let me hold on.
Well, we said earlier he's got 1 draw on his record, and that was way back early in his career.
Nothing on his shot.
Nothing.
Oh.
And again, complaining about it.
That's it. Change it up. That's what I mean. You see that body shot? That wild looping right hand. It's working for Bonelli, Barry.
It's working until he gets caught. 1 round remaining in this one, and Cuevas going to have to find something that simply has not been there through the first 5. Let's take a look back here for a minute, Raul.
There we see Cuevas, you know, landed a couple of shots, not a lot of steam on him, but then you see Bonelli coming back, Barry. That's that big right hand, excuse me, big left hand that he throw, but Bonelli took it well.
He's been talking to Cuevas a lot, too, in the last few minutes.
Yeah, Cuevas is strong punches, but they don't have confidence behind him. Punches are very light. If Bonelli wins this round, in my book, he wins the fight.
But we got to remember, anything could happen in boxing.
Yes.
We know that.
Yeah.
Well, on my card, I've got Bonelli ahead by 2 points.
So do I.
Quick left hand to open this final round.
I think they told Cuevas that you need a knockout to win, or win this round big.
But as you pointed out, I've been fooled more times than once.
We've seen it a lot of times.
We have. And I'm sure as a trainer you have too.
Too many times.
Yeah. Oh, nice combination right there. And Bonelli said, wait a minute, that was on the break. Now Bonelli comes right back.
Trying to make up for it, yeah. Protect yourself at all times. Bonelli put his hand down there. That's what happens.
Take a look at Cuevas' facial expression.
Right now, take a look at Bonelli's. His left eye is almost closed.
Did he blow his nose, or that's what happened?
Honestly, I think that was one of the shots he got caught with when he dropped his hands and they did a little break or whatever.
Cuevas now has him against the ropes and tries to open up on him. Bonelli's still fighting off the ropes, but Bonelli right now doesn't seem to have quite the zip he had. Halfway through the final round. Good body shot from Cuevas.
Look at Cuevas' mouth wide open. I mean, they're both gassed.
Oh, I think so, yeah. Body shot from
Trying to counter, yeah.
Cuevas just lays on him. Inside a minute remaining. Good body shot again from Bonelli. Cuevas just doesn't seem able to get out of that first gear.
They got him braced for the punch before the punch gets there.
Got him with the left hand coming off the ropes. Left eye of Bonelli almost closed. Uppercut from Bonelli. Bonelli misses a wild right hand. Shows the left hand of the body, nothing there. Final 10 seconds. And Bonelli again off the ropes with a right hand.
Yeah, nice counter right hand. Caught him coming in. Oh, they're both gassed. Big bomb.
At the bell, and it's in the hands of the judges. That was a very close round.
It was a close round. That was a hard round to score.
So we'll see how this goes. Let's take a look at the one moment in the sun that Cuevas had here.
Yeah, look, he got careless there. He dropped his hands. I don't know. I thought maybe he heard the referee say, I don't know what happened, but he got caught, and I think that's what caught. Here's another look right there. You see? I think that's where the eye problem happened.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Yes.
You can see he didn't have it before, and if this fight went much further, it could be a real problem. So it'll be in the hands of the judges. On my card, I've got Bonelli winning handily, even with the point taken away.
Yeah, so do I. And even if in my card, even if I gave the last round of Cuevas, I still got Bonelli winning by 1 point.
Yeah, me too.
Now, I mean, if the referees, the judges have it, they gave say they gave the last round of Cuevas, they'll have it 57-56. It could be a draw.
It could be.
It could be a draw.
Well, and remember, I think all of us gave Cuevas the first round.
Right.
And that was a close round.
Yeah.
So we'll see how the judges see this one. There was a point taken away, remember, in the 4th round for blows to the back of the head. And it was justified. And we are just about set to go with the decision, and we'll find out who won this first fight of the evening. Very entertaining fight. Not for the reasons we thought it might be.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the InterContinental Hotel in Miami, Florida, after 6 rounds of professional boxing, we go to the scorecards. Judge Manuel Marquez Jr. scores the bout 58-55 for Cuevas. Judge Gloria Martinez Rizzo scores the bout 58-55 Bonelli.
Yep.
And Judge Michael Tate scores the bout 58-55 for the winner by split decision, Ezequiel El Pollero Bonelli.
Well-earned win for him. Remember, he came in here on the heels of 7 straight losses, and he earned it, I think, Barry.
I think the right man won the fight tonight.
Your
Totally
thoughts?
agree, yeah.